Hello there YouTube, Tiddlywinks here, and doing another driving video. Very dangerous. Try not to look at the camera. Oh, I'm looking at the camera. Anyway guys, kind of wanted to do a video about how to deal with police, especially ones that are pushy, and tie it into a story of me getting pulled over last Friday morning, like 5:30 a.m. So I was driving to do a couple pickups, some metal pickups. Some people had called me over across town, and all of a sudden I see 3 cops chasing after me, lights on, and I'm thinking, holy shit, like they must be looking for somebody that killed somebody or something. Nope, they were pulling me over. And why? I had a headlight out. Oh my god. That takes 3 cops to handle that. That's crazy. Although it could be the stickers on the back of the Jeep. So anyway, I pull over. First cop comes up. So, you know, you got a headlight out. License, registration. We'll get you out of here real quick if everything comes up right. So that's fine. Yeah, let's do this thing. Get it out. So, I give him my license and registration. Another cop comes up to the window, little Asian cop. He goes, "Sir, what are you doing out in these parts? Do you live over on the other side of town?" I said, "Well, sir, I have a junk removal business. Some people wanted me to pick up some stuff for them, and I have to do so before I get to work." And he said, "You have anything in the car I need to know about?" I said, "No, sir, there's nothing in this car that you need to know about." He said, "Alright, then you won't mind me searching it then, will you?" This is where you got to be careful with your words. I said, "No, officer, you're not searching my vehicle." He said, "No, you don't mind me searching your vehicle?" I said, "No, sir, you are not searching my vehicle. And if you are thinking of doing so, I would like to call my attorney, and I would like to remain silent." At that point, he said, "Well, if you don't got anything to hide, then why can't I search you?" I said, "Sir, because I have a constitution. We are still living under a constitution, and I have a 4th Amendment against warrantless search." He said, rolled his eyes at me and said, "Yeah, you do." Like it was so horrible that I had constitutional rights. So anyway, the other cop comes out, and the nice one says, "Alright, you're good to go. I'm going to give you a written warning. Fix your lights, whatever." I said, "Alright, sir." He's like, "You can go ahead and step out of the vehicle, and I'll give you your paperwork," which I thought was cool. You know, I stepped out. 3 cops are standing there, you know, and the Asian cop's standing behind me like a little asshole. Like, he obviously had a dick up his ass that day. And anyway, so the nice cop goes, "Before you approach us, do you have any weapons or any of that on you?" And I said, "Sir, in the state of Florida, I do not have to tell you about the weapons that I have on me if I'm legally carrying them. But out of respect for you and your job, I am carrying a pistol on my right hip." And he said, "Okay, I'm going to just walk up and look at it." And he pulled up my shirt, looked at it. At this point, most cops, if you tell them you have a gun, they'll take the gun from you, unload it, and like hide it from you until you're about to leave. And then they will give it to you unloaded. This cop, like I said, he was nice, understood. And he just looked at it, picked up my shirt, looked at it, and said, "Okay, you're good." And I said, "Sir, I don't leave the house without it. So if you ever pull me over, just know I'm going to have my handgun on me." And he said, "Yeah, I don't leave the house without mine either. It's a dangerous world." So that goes to show that there are some really nice police out there. Now let's think if I would have handled this differently. They pull me over, and I try to run a little bit, but then I don't, and I pull over. When I got pulled over, I had my hands up on the steering wheel. Always do that when you get pulled over. especially if you have weapons in the car or something. Oh my God. Anyways, I have my hands on the wheel. That's the proper way to do it. The improper way to do it would be have your hands down under your seat, digging for anything. Don't look for your license. Don't look for your registration. Don't touch anything. Put your hands on top of the steering wheel until you are asked for your license and registration. Okay? Super simple. So that's all you got to do. If a cop asks you, can I search you? They are asking, can I search you? Because they don't have the right to search you unless you invite them in. They're like vampires. Unless you invite them in, you cannot search me. So make sure that when they ask you that, use your words carefully and say, no sir, because of the Fourth Amendment, I am not allowing you to search me. If you do search me without my permission, I will need to contact my lawyer and I will be remaining silent for the rest of my detainment. And also, the third thing, there's a lot of you people that live in states where you have a duty to tell a police officer whether you have a weapon or not. And some, you don't have a duty at all, or, like mine, you don't have to tell them. I tell police out of respect for their job. They deal with people with weapons all the time, and if I would have turned the wrong way and they saw the silhouette of my weapon, it could have turned out a lot worse. So I tell them, they have safety in mind because they get shot at. They are police. So if you have a duty to tell about your weapon, do so carefully. Don't say, I have a gun. Okay? Don't say that. If you say, I have a gun, they're going to pull their gun on you and freak the fuck out. If you say, sir, and always say sir or ma'am, I say, I have a permit or a legal right if you don't have a permit and it's just law that you can have a gun. To have a weapon on me at this time, and I do, sir. That's how you approach it. Like I said, don't say I have a gun, because that's like going into a crowded theater and going, I have a bomb. You just can't do it. Because you don't want to frighten these guys, man. They're just doing their freaking job. Some of them are trying to be assholes, like the Chinese guy. Anyway, I hope this video is helpful to y'all. I figure I'd share my experience with you so that maybe if you find yourself in the same situation, you might be able to react appropriately. Tiddlywinks is signing off. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.